Welcome, everyone. I hope you are having a fantastic week. If this is the first time we've had a chance to communicate since the holiday season, a very happy new year to you. The month of January is already, well, it's already behind us now. We're 30 days in to making 2024 a spectacular year. So it is with that enthusiasm that I really am excited to talk about this platform. This is something that you got hints towards several months ago, and we talked about a not-for-profit charity platform in the MetaMoguls launch. And so we're really excited to be able to bring this to market. There's an awful lot that's gone on behind the scenes to get us to this point. Now, what we're going to talk about today is the release of this platform. It is going to be obviously a very deliberate release in that individuals who are on the first line are going to receive their links, and then they'll pass them on to their friends that they've directly sponsored, who will pass them on to their direct friends that they've directly sponsored. Eventually, everyone will have their own link. The important thing to understand is that this is meant to be a very straightforward, a very simple platform, and you're going to see exactly how it works. It works in a very unique way. It's going to give you access to a PAM account from a professional broker that has been in business for 11 years, has 12 different very high-profile liquidity providers. So there's a lot of time and consideration that's gone into who we're going to connect to make sure that this is going to be deliverable on the back end in a manner with which we need for this to have the opportunity to really explode globally. The other thing that's very interesting, though, is the not-for-profit aspect to this. This is something that I'm really excited about. And also bringing the tech into it. So making this a not-for-profit or charity DAO. I really love this concept where members are going to ultimately decide where the funds that are raised go, who gets assistance, and how that assistance is delivered. So what you'll learn through this presentation, this meeting is not going to take a long time, but we'll spend a little bit of time together, is that the DAO itself has 100% control of the funds that are allocated. And so this is going to be also audited for you, and you'll have a fully transparent blockchain transactions. And so this is going to be a lot of fun, I think, the way that this is going to be set up. Now, Trade for Change itself has its own corporate site. It is trade, TradeForChange.net. And included in that is a very detailed explanation of how the platform works. It's a beautiful site, and you'll also notice the registration page, which is going to take you directly to a 7-minute video and shows you every single detail, every step of how you register properly. Please make sure that when you're sharing this platform with anyone else, once you have your own link and once your account is set up, that this is the process that you use. And so everyone follows that same 7-minute video, and it really makes the process very, very simple, straightforward, and avoids any errors. What's unique about this is that there is no actual Trade for Change company, in the sense that there's no company to join and have a back office for. There's only a brokerage to join. So essentially, it eliminates one of those steps that can be time consuming. It can be a little bit confusing. Everything to do with your benefits, your gains, how the charities benefit, and how they gain is all done from inside a broker back office. So that's what that 7-minute videos is showing you, exactly how to set that up. So what we're going to do first is we're going to walk through this very short presentation. We will have an animated video that is going to be only 2 or 3 minutes long. That's going to give you the basics, the basic overview of how the platform works, why it is structured the way that it is, and that's going to play right on the corporate site. And so the idea is for this standalone website to be able to do all of your marketing for you, from a very short, simple little video to a very detailed explanation of why Trade for Change exists, what the mission of the company is, what they're looking to accomplish with the platform. et cetera, and so forth. So I think the first thing we do, let's rip through this presentation really quickly together. Okay, so first things first, Trade for Change is a very experienced global trading company. Now, I will tell you that the professionals that are working behind the scenes, you will have opportunities to meet them at some point. If it's not directly, it's going to be through social media where you'll have opportunities to glean a little bit from their trading experience and the way that they look at the markets, what they're looking to accomplish on a daily basis when it comes to trading. So that information will be revealed to you as time passes. So the project is committed to making a positive impact in the world around us. T4C allocates 10% of all revenues and trading gains to local charities and causes chosen by the DAO, chosen by you. And by the way, when those funds are sent to them, there's absolutely no strings attached. Members are going to suggest a variety of different causes, a variety of different charities. The DAO is going to decide who's going to get them, and we'll be doing this on a monthly basis. So on that website, on an additional page that will roll out on that website, the tradeforchange.net, you'll see a variety of different causes, different charities. You'll even probably have opportunities at some point to hear videos from corporate executive teams of those charities. And in addition, you'll also be able to hear from the individuals that run the causes that basically make the cut, that as a DAO, you decide to send funds to. And so all of these things are designed in such a way, A, to make sure that you understand the DAO has total control of where funds go, and B, those funds go exactly where they were intended to go. But C, we also want to make sure that you get feedback from those organizations so that you know those funds are being delivered as promised and to see some of the impact and the benefits that are coming from that. So what is a DAO? Now, obviously, many of your friends might be unfamiliar with the term. A DAO, obviously, you saw the definition on the previous slide, decentralized autonomous organization, is a type of an organization that gives decision-making control to members. In T4C, our global membership selects causes to support, and the DAO votes on which charities or causes receive funds. Very simple and very straightforward. Our mission: Trade for Change is a purpose-driven high-tech trading platform. Our objective is threefold: help you improve your own financial well-being, help those that are important to you, and help the causes that make a difference in your own community and also in the world around you. Now, this is an important distinction, and this is one of the reasons we're so excited about this platform and the way it's been designed, is because you have the opportunity to submit causes that are important to you or causes that are local to you that maybe would never get any attention because perhaps of the size of your community. And that's often the way things go when it comes to fundraising. Fundraising is not an easy thing to do. And so by having members be able to petition or submit causes and then have all of you as a group once a month vote on them, it really makes that process quite simple, very painless, but also the opportunity for funds to go to causes maybe that would never get this type of exposure before. Okay, when it comes to the experienced trading team, we're offering a blend of expert manual traders and also smart bot trading tech. Now, this is important because there are many platforms, and I'm sure that many of you are seeing them promoted all over the place right now, AI trading. And a lot of this AI trading platforms are AI exclusively. So algorithms are developed, programs or our EAs are developed, and then they're turned on. Without live professionals, experienced professionals managing and constantly monitoring, what ends up obviously happening is as market conditions change, the programming of those EAs or those algorithms obviously are no longer relevant to certain market conditions. And you know what's going to happen. Obviously, you're going to lose your shirt. And so it really is this proper balance between state-of-the-art tech and live traders that understand the tech very well. So that's it. So that's exactly the process here and what is going to be used. Also, you'll find out very quickly that when you join this broker account, you can also register for MT4 or MT5, whichever you're more comfortable viewing. And as such, you're going to be able to get all of the live trading data as it's coming in on your smartphone or your tablet or your laptop as well. By the way, because this is a PAM setup. In other words, your funds stay within your account, but because of the PAM structure, that means that the manual traders have access to all of the funds that are connected to this one T4C PAM. So it gives you the benefit of making sure your funds are secure, your funds stay within your control, but at the same time, it means the master traders can trade all of those funds. And the other beautiful thing about this is, unlike copy trading, where you can start running into latency issues or technical issues or bandwidth issues, that's not the case with a PAM setup. And so as a result, it means that you can actually join and start to participate for as little as 100 euro. Okay, we're using euros because that is really where we're going to see the predominant growth that's going to come from this particular platform, and also we're uniform in that language right across the board in all of our presentation. Okay, so let's talk allocation for a moment. Now, during the course of trading activity, member trading profits. So if you have a particular account that's open in your name, the trading total for any particular period of time, let's say for the course of a month, 50% of those gains will go to the account holder. 10% of those gains will go directly to the charity DAO, where at the end of the month, they'll be distributed to whomever we vote for as a group. The remaining 40% are going to go to 3 different places. First of all, there's bonuses that are going to come to you from those. Secondly, there is a trading team that's working hard behind the scenes that are going to earn from their efforts. And third, T4C is going to earn as well. So what are we involved in? Well, we're involved in the Forex market, which is primarily major currency pairs, commodities with a primary focus on gold right now, also indices, NASDAQ and Dow Jones, and cryptocurrencies are going to play some role in some money-making activities, primarily with BTC. So the preferred broker. Now, there was a great deal of time that's gone into deciding who a preferred broker would be. We're not saying this will be the only preferred broker. At some point, we may expand, but this is our starting point. This is an 11-year-old international broker that is highly regulated, that does have consistently very tight trading spreads. In fact, if you go to their site, Ox Securities, you'll be able to scroll down, and they're very transparent with their contacts and connections, relationships for liquidity, and some of the other details. It's a very tightly run ship. We've been very impressed with the CEO through this process of setup. Also, there is multilingual live chat support. Now, the live chat support is, I think, just being turned on for us for this over the next day or two. So this is something that I'm sure you'll probably take advantage of. Also, this is important. Now, this obviously doesn't guarantee proficiency, but one of the things that I've certainly noticed when I've looked at brokers over the years, going to places like Reddit or to Trustpilot, where people are that have real life, real world experiences with different companies and are quite happy to share their opinion with those experiences, good, bad, or ugly. Trustpilot is, I think, a great source for that type of information. So it's very raw information directly from users. Now, it also doesn't factor in, of course, users that don't understand necessarily what they're doing and give very bad reviews. But again, those things can be managed in Trustpilot because the company they're reviewing also has the opportunity to communicate with them in that platform. So I was very, very pleased to see a 4.6 rating, which is amongst the highest that I've ever seen from any broker. I've seen a 4.8 with another broker that we actually work with as well. And so that's just information for you to put in your back pocket when you're sharing with your friends. All right, so becoming a member, simple and straightforward. Essentially 300 euro. Now, this is going to give you not only access to a private PAM, it's also going to give you access to the private traders, the smart bot tech that they use, and of course, all of the community and the benefits that are going to be shared within that community as well. So as far as making a difference goes, one of the things that we see as humans, living our lives is when we're struggling, when things are really tight for us, it's even more of a challenge sometimes to be thinking beyond our own household. It's more of a challenge to thinking of organizations that could really use a hand. And so this concept of being able to accomplish both of these things at the same time is so incredibly important. And this movement towards a global philanthropy, combining this with trading, I think is just such a fantastic concept to be part of something that reaches beyond profits, but also makes a lasting impact. And it can accomplish both of those things at exactly the same time. So, becoming part of the Charity DAO, becoming an ambassador for change, uh, pushing forward to the DAO causes that matter to you are all important. Or you simply have a look at the causes that have been recommended by others, and when the vote time comes, make a vote that for the cause that most interests you. All right, so let's talk a little bit about how you're rewarded through the platform. There's three ways, well, both passive and active ways. Now, the first and most obvious is that you have your own personal trading account. So you have funds that are being traded and you're benefiting from that. The second is that you have a two-level sponsor bonus. So this is not a standard MLM, multi-level marketing structure at all. This is affiliate program. And you also have a two-level trading match. And this can be very, very powerful and impactful. We'll talk about all three of these things right now. So item number one, your personal trading account. So we've just gone through some of the benefits of how you're connected to a private PAM, how these experienced professionals. Now, the professionals behind the scenes, as I mentioned before, do have years and years and years worth of experience. But then also working directly with this smart bot tech gives us some very unique advantages as well. In addition to that, of course, you can get started very, very small. All right, the bonus number two. Now, oh, by the way, apologies. The target, we're gonna start making more public information with our targeted earnings that you can start to expect on a monthly basis. We'll start sharing that information in the private chat groups very, very soon. Bonus number two is that from the $2.99, so when someone joins using your link, obviously anyone using your link is going to be on your level one. And so you can get paid immediately. And again, this goes directly into your broker back office. And the great thing about this is that there are multiple ways for you to make withdrawals. There's also ways for you to take these funds and actually move them into your trading account as well. Now, one of the advantages, of course, of this is that if you have friends for whom things are very tight, and they can manage to find 300 euro, but finding, let's say, 1,000 or 2 or 3,000 to trade amount that they would want to trade is just not possible at this particular point in time. Well, you can show them a very simple roadmap to get to these larger trading accounts where they could really start to benefit. So let me share this details with you right now. Level one, for every person that shares or registers with your link, you'll generate 50 euro immediately. And then, of course, anyone that they share with, so their level one, which is your level two, you will earn 100. Now, the advantage in doing things this way means that if a five friend share with five friend model means that on your level one, you would have five friends generating 250 euro for you. But take a look on your level two as that starts to expand and your friends share with others, 2,500 euro. So this is $2,750 that can go into your pocket, or a portion can go into your pocket, or you can move it all into trading activity. It's entirely up to you what you choose to do. I know that many of you will take advantage of this and will put this into trade to start benefiting immediately. And if your teams do exactly the same thing, bonus number three is going to become very large for you. And that's the trade match bonus. And so if you look at the bullet points on the left, you can earn a 10% or a 20% match on member trading profits. Now, remember, from the total gained at the end of every period of time, let's say a month, for example, 50% of those trading gains are going to members. And of that 50%, a 10% match and a 20% match on level one and level two. This can become pretty impressive. So this is all tracked from your own brokerage account. All right. As I mentioned before, it's very easy to withdraw. And the other thing is we will be calculating this and paying it out frequently, weekly, as opposed to monthly. So take a look on the right-hand side of the screen, 10% on level one, 20% on level two, the example, level one monthly example. All right. So let's say, for example, that all of the people that are on your level one, that all have their own trading accounts for that period of time, that 1 month, let's say they made $10,000 in or euros in trading gains. Of the gains, you're going to earn a 10% match. That would be €1,000 to you for that month. If you take a look at level two, though, remember, and the reason, again, this gets larger on level two is we know through exponential growth, friends are sharing with friends, and you typically will have more people on your level two than on your level one. And so over your entire genealogy on level two, if, for example, all of the members in there from all of their trading accounts saw a gain of €50,000 for the month, you would receive a 20% match of their total. That gives you the opportunity to receive 10,000 in matches. So you can see this has absolutely extraordinary potential without sort of the typical very large team build focus that comes from a normal multi-level marketing project. So all of the upside without all of the same work, keeping things incredibly simple. All right, now let's move on and talk about the charities, which is really the reason why this project was launched in the first place. Now, for all vetted, approved charities, and members can recommend them themselves, registration fee is waived. 10% right across the board from all of those $299 registrations is allocated for the DAO to distribute, and 10% of monthly trading profits as well are going to be allocated for the DAO to be distributed. Now, there's potentially a third earnings for them. If there are other PAMs, other silos essentially that are opened up within the trading partner, the preferred broker, then there will be opportunities to earn from those as well. If I'll give you an example. If, for example, we have a higher earning PAM that rolls out, and because of the nature, the design of it, perhaps it has a monthly user fee. Well, the benefit to the charity will also be a piece of that monthly user fee as well. In other words, just like that definition we made on page number 1, every single revenue generator, every single way that income comes in, the charity is going to earn from that. Very important. So join us at Trade for Change to become part of a trading experience that goes beyond profits to make a lasting global impact. Let's take a look at some benefits. So a personal target on deposited funds, the target is 10% per month. And then, of course, you also have that level 1 and level 2 trading profit match. Incredible upside potential. Also, fast instant payment of 50 and €100 increments for every person that joins your level 1 and 2. Of course, you can also bring benefits to your family while helping others. And important, very fast and easy withdrawals. There are no deposit fees and there are no withdrawal fees as well. So what I'd like to do is just take a moment. By the way, if you have any questions, you can throw them in the Q&A section. I'll make sure we spend some time on that before we wrap up. Now, what I'd like to do is just change our screen share just for a moment. And I want to show you our site. Let me just pull that up really quickly. There we go. So again, like I said, we want to focus on making sure that this site covers all of the bases for you so that it is very, very easy to share. Now, there will be a button sitting right below this opening paragraph to watch a short video. And that is going to be a simple animated video that walks through the basic features and all of the benefits not only to the charities and the not-for-profits that the DAO is going to vote on, but also member benefits as well. So it's going to cover all of those bases in a very short 2 or 3 minute animated video. And of course, we get in a few details about T4C, what is a DAO, so we help your friends understand these basics immediately. We also want to make sure that it's crystal clear. We're going to use this technology and we're going to make sure that that transparency is available to all of you. So those funds are going where they're supposed to go. And we talked about before, because of the DAO and because of the fact that, the thousands of people that are going to join this platform are going to be scattered all over the world, countries all over the world, small and large communities all over the world. It means that there is going to be recommendations and accepted not-for-profits and charities from places that many of us would never have an opportunity to impact in any other way. So yeah, it's going to be very exciting. Trading with a purpose. So you'll see that this website is designed to focus on the benefits for the charitable organizations. However, you'll know in that short 2 or 3 minute video at the very, very top, we'll also make sure that it's very, very clear how the user benefits as well. Some of the markets that we trade, some of the liquidity providers, incredible access to liquidity providers through the preferred broker AUX, and pricing. So the benefits and why becoming part of the solution is so important. There's also some frequently asked questions for you at the very bottom. And we're going to have a newsletter that you can subscribe to that's going to roll out fairly soon. The other thing I'd mentioned to you at the beginning of the presentation is we're very excited that whether it's Discord or some other channel, we're going to make sure you have an opportunity to communicate with the traders themselves. So this is going to be very unique. And for those of you who are avid or enthusiastic traders, to be able to be in an environment where you can be communicating with them, where they're fielding your questions from time to time as they have time, there's going to be some ancillary benefits that are going to come from that as well. You're going to get to know these individuals. Obviously, they'll disclose as much about themselves personally as they want to. A lot of this stuff probably will stay private, but the bottom line ultimately is by having an opportunity to communicate with these professionals, you'll get a sense very quickly the type of experience they have, how many years, and how we're going to all benefit from that experience. Now, if we scroll right back to the top of the site, you'll notice there's a register button. Now, that register button very simply plays a video, and this video is about 7 minutes long. So I'd encourage all of you to watch this 7-minute video. The process is going to be very simple. This register account button is going to be removed. And in fact, it might be if I just refresh now. There we go. Magic. And so what this means is the only way that anyone can join Trade for Change is from you learning how to receive your private link to the preferred broker from watching this video, and then sending that link to your friends. And then when they have that link, your instructions to them are very simple. They are: watch this short video when this is live, and click register, and watch this short video to follow the instructions in getting started properly. By following those instructions, your level 1 will start to populate, and your level 2 will start to populate. Your 50 and 100 euros will start to show up, and you can move that about as you see fit. So the process will be very simple and very straightforward. But those 2 steps must be followed, okay? You need to watch this very basic short video that will be live soon, and you need to make sure that you follow this is the only way to register, is follow this 7-minute video. Okay, with that, what else did I want to cover with you? I really think that was it. It was about 30 minutes that I plan on us spending time together. I will tell you now that we will start a dedicated Telegram group, and we'll be sharing the link to that group with you shortly. And you can also expect, for those of you who are interested, and what you can do is you can contact the person that you learned about MetaMoguls with, and let them know that you're expecting a link if you're interested in being part of this revolutionary new project called Trade for Change. I'm incredibly excited, and I hope you are as well. Now let's take a few minutes and field some questions. Let's see. Good evening. Slides are not changing. I hope they were changing for you. Let's see. Janet was asking, the $2.99, assume is the license. You have a minimum of... Yeah, so you'll see right in the video, Janet, that the person that's going through the process of registering in that video, I think they ended up putting about just a little bit over 400 in there, because remember, there's a minimum of 100 euros to trade. Yeah, so you're absolutely correct. So the $2.99, what it's doing is it's a one-time cost, and it's giving you access not only to the private trading team, but also the private PAM as well. And it'll show you how to connect to that and where to connect to that, all in that short 7-minute video. If you do not have a sponsor, so if you do not have a sponsor, for example, we've all met each other through MetaMoguls. If you do not have a sponsor in that platform, then you can select a sponsor. You can reach out to us. Now, we will not sponsor you directly. We'll give you control or access or communication to perhaps a leader in your region. Rocco is asking, is the $299 a one-time payment or annual? The way it's currently set up, it is a one-time payment. And yeah, Joe asked the same question, one time. So now, Rocco's also asked, can you deposit via crypto or only fiat? There's actually, you'll see in that video, that short 7-minute video, there's about 6 or 7 different channels with which you can deposit. Fiat, cryptocurrency, I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure credit card and debit card are in there. So lots and lots of opportunities for you. Our upline here, upline's amenable. Listen, Mano, it's entirely up to you how you pursue this, who you choose to connect yourself with. But because this is the MetaMoguls not-for-profit program, even though this is obviously a separate platform than MetaMoguls, this was part of our MetaMoguls timeline, and this is how we've all connected with each other. And so you can choose to join the same group. That would be certainly my recommendation. Jenny's saying chat is closed. Let's see. Are we paying in withdraw via crypto wallets? Yeah, same thing, because Sam, this is happening all through the preferred broker partner. And so any withdraws, and this is why it was so important to make a note that there are no fees, withdraw fees or deposit fees as well, because it's all being done through this preferred broker. So in other words, you do not need to open a crypto wallet if you don't have one. And the best part about this, of course, for many of your friends is if they do not have crypto wallets, not a problem. It's not required. Do you need any code for registering in MT4? Yes, the code is going to be sent to you via your email, and that's all part of that 7-minute video process as well. This is a one-time registration. Mano's asking, yeah. So we earn monthly from our trade. Well, you earn daily from our trade, technically, Monday to Friday. And you're also going to earn from L1 and L2 as others register, Mano. So €50 and €100. And of course, you're also going to get a share of trading gains as well. And this is where things are going to get very large for you. So over time, as members continue to have more and more success in their trading activities through the PAM and their accounts get larger, when you are getting an L1 and L2 bonus, of course, that's going to be reflected as well. Judith asked, why didn't I have my camera on? Sorry, I'm the only speaker. That's a great question. I was just having Wednesday face, so I decided not to put it on. No other reason. Do I have no, you do not have to join MetaMoguls for this. Of course, what we'll certainly be encouraging members to do at some point, as this continues to, and we're expecting this to grow very fast, very aggressively, because it is such a simple offering, so straightforward. You're managing your own funds. They're within your control. There's third-party charities and not-for-profits that you're benefiting. It really is, I think, a very simple and attractive platform. So we're expecting some very rapid growth from this. And as such, we certainly will have promotions to have those teams that are joining this also receive benefits for joining your MetaMoguls team. Absolutely, we'll do that. Yes, Mano, you can withdraw anytime from your earnings. Now, and Judith is also asking, are we the first? Yes, you're absolutely the first. This is the first day that we're actually making links available. So what will happen is they're starting to be distributed right now, and they will continue to be distributed until everyone on this call has their own link, and they can in turn share those with others. All right, yeah, we've worked our way through all of the questions. Now we're going to get together as a group on a regular basis for meetings like this, because we want all of you to have an opportunity to have questions. Yes, Mano, registration starts now. So we want you all to have opportunity to ask questions, to have those questions answered. Again, it is a very simple platform, but everything feels very strange in the beginning when everything's new to you. Oyvind is asking, what's behind the gray box? The gray box is actually just the Q&A section. You can see it move now. I'm in control of that. So on my screen where I'm sharing screens, when I'm reading the questions and answering the questions, that's where this gray box is. All the questions have been answered now. When I close the box, you can see the gray box is gone and there's nothing behind it. It's just the registration video again. Okay, but I think one more question came in, so I'll open the gray box again. All right, so Bracco's asking, do we know average daily trading percentage? We don't yet. We certainly have targets, and we're going to have very high aspirations for that over the course of time, for those to grow as well. But we don't have specific details. Of course, you're going to receive all those details anyway. It's part of the PAM and the MT4 system, where you're going to be able to know every single trade that your account is involved in, what the outcome of that trade was, and how your account is growing. Yes, you could use debit and credit card as well. All right, so I think we'll sign off. Now, I know that some of you have already received your links and are already starting to distribute them. So all of you will receive a link, I am quite sure, within a relatively short period of time. Next week, we'll jump on as a group again, because all of you will be registering. We're going to get that live Telegram group open as well, so we can do problem solving, troubleshooting. And remember, live chat support is also going to be part of Ox. So you'll have lots and lots of resources to assist you through this process as this is starting new and you're starting to become more familiar with it, to the point where it's just automatic and very easy for you to enroll others. So with that, I want to thank you very much. For those of you for whom it is no longer Wednesday, it's Thursday. I hope you enjoy the balance of your day. Most of you, it's evening time, so enjoy the balance of your evening. I know we're going to get on with some of you right now to assist you in your registration, so you can start passing links on to others. Thanks again, everyone. Greatly appreciate to be here, and we're looking forward to speaking with you soon.